Kill you when you have a source, you know. Hold on, let the brother get this definition.
This is a bomb, and this is Google definition. It says a fragrant ointment or preparations used to heal or soothe the skin. So it's saying go ahead and see if you can heal Babylon, but you ain't gonna be able to do it. Go ahead.
And who is Babylon? And we don't keep saying it. You know, Psalms 137, Babylon is the children of Edom. It's talking about America. Go ahead.
If so be she may be healed.
If so, she may be healed. You know, but you ain't gonna heal this place. You ain't gonna fix the economy. You think that by implementing the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, that you'll be able to stabilize the economy, that you'll be able to gain a perpetual rulership over the planet, that you'll be able to bring about a new world order, and to be able to solidify your reign forever. You know? Go ahead.
If we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Read it again.
If we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
We would have had healed Babylon, but she is not healed. And the scripture says to forsake her. Go ahead.
Yeah. Forsake her. Let us, everyone, go into his own country.
So you got nations that are leaving America, and the reason that they're leaving America, they foresee the collapse of the economy. They foresee the race riots that are coming to this place, and they're afraid, man. People are really afraid. People really want to get the hell out of America, especially these so-called rich foreign people that came over here from whatever country that they were at, you know, and they came here to set up businesses and to establish their businesses and to make money. That's the reason why. Can you grab Revelation, the 18th chapter, where it says that the nations stood afar off, you know, weeping and wailing? Hold that for a second.
Okay, Con.
I think it's like 18 and 18 or something like that. He's still out here. Oh, 18 and 10? Go ahead. 18 and 10. This came out earlier. We're going to bring it out again. Go ahead.
This is Revelations 18 and 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth the merchandise anymore. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls and fine linen, and purple and silk, and scarlet, and all thine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble.
And that's pretty much it. You know, so these nations, they can see all of this tension building up, you know, with America and these other nations. You know, they fear that there's gonna be thermonuclear destruction. They fear that it's gonna be race riots. They fear that the stock market crashing. So they're leaving this place and they're going back to their own homes. And when this place is taken down, they're gonna weep and wail, because this is where they made their money. This is where they made their great riches. This is where they bought their goods and they sold them.
But ain't that contradictory? Because they don't like the whore, but they like what the whore gives them pleasure.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. But, you know, because they don't want, they get it's gone. They don't want to get rid of it now. They don't want to see it go. But they pray death to America, but they now it's gone. Now they weep. It's crazy. This how the heathen is. That's why this economic, the economy is geared towards making money only, really, for the other nations, and then the so-called European and so-called white man.
And that's what Trump don't like. That's the reason why Trump is going around. That's the reason why Trump is going around making enemies now. And he canceled the TPP, right? The Trans-Pacific Partnership, which would allow America to trade with these other nations. What's another thing that he did? He doesn't want to fund the NATO anymore. You know, he wants to cut ties with UN. because he wants to do things that's gonna make America money now. You know, he wants to kill the strong dollar policy, which the way that the strong dollar policy works. If the American dollar is strong, then that means that the strong dollar policy is if the American dollar is strong, the way that it works is when countries are it's some way that if we were trading and selling our goods to other countries, it will make us money. If we had a weaker dollar policy, you know, it will make us money. And it basically it has something to do with trading with other nations. But in his mind, he thinks that it will, which we can look it up. We can do videos on it outside of, you know, talking about it right now. Can you look it up for me, the strong dollar policy? Or you can look it up since you looked it up. But basically, he wants America to actually be great again, which it isn't going to be great again. You know?
I gotta go back.
You got it? Strong dollar policy? Go ahead, read it.
Strong dollar policy is the United States economic policy based on the assumption that a strong exchange rate of the United States dollar is in the interests of the United States and the whole world. It is said to be also driven by a desire to encourage foreign bondholders to buy more treasury securities.
Go ahead.
That was it. What I was about to say.
Oh, there's more to it. No. I'm saying there's more to it besides that. Yeah.
That's a general summary. But well, a lot of these foreign countries are starting to denounce and drop a lot of the U.S. Treasury notes. So that's starting to show you that this is a strong currency.
Which the scripture in Jeremiah says we would have healed it. You know, nobody wants to deal with America anymore. They don't want to deal with the American dollar. They don't want to pump money into this place because they foresee the destruction of this place. You know, which the destruction of a country first starts with his currency.
Because eventually, when that happens, they're going to eventually put a tariff on the American for the imports of exports that leave. But America really doesn't export anything.
That's right.
We really import. So this is a tariff.
And that's what Donald Trump wants. He wants more of our goods to be exported out.
Right. This is the tariff. A tax or duty to be paid on a particular class of import or export. So this is another one. It says fix the price according to the tariff. This is just a question. So what's going on, what will happen is the inflation, when the dollar drops, it's going to be higher. And nobody dealing with the dollar, it's going to be, like one of the brothers said, it's going to be a higher, your Altima is going to be higher. Instead of that $26,000, it's going to be $56,000. You know, just for a regular Nissan Altima. Some of these four Fusions going to be 10, 20,000 more. So just think about, not for a Fusion, I'm talking about any foreign vehicle. But then that's going to in turn make the dollar weaker, which is going to in turn make American products higher. So that's where all this is going to come in.
That's right. And what's going to happen is nobody's going to want to buy America's goods. You know,
it's going to be under your own hood, making sure that car that you have work. You know, and then that's going to be bad. I mean, that's going to even not work. You won't have a problem with that because the gas price is going to shoot up.
It's just a cycle of destruction.
It's a cycle of destruction. But what it's all balled up to be is to make the economy weaker for the elites to bring that chip in. That's all it is, to bring that RFID chip, the microchip, the mark of the beast in. That's all it is.
I'm gonna read this.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, this is the brother read the definition for strong dollar policy. I'm gonna read it for a weak dollar policy. A situation where the U.S. dollar value is decreasing relative to one or a basket of foreign currency. Essentially, a weak dollar means that the U.S. can exchange for fewer amounts of foreign currency. The dollar may weaken due to changes in the interest rates an outlook on the U.S. economy's future.
So what a weak dollar would do is, like we already said, it'll make a hyperinflation. That's why you see them in certain cities, certain countries where basically the oil regions, or there are more major oil regions or oil region countries. So, and that's why we're actually in the Middle East to get control of the oil, which they actually did. I had a guy, he was in the Marines, and he told me, he said, man, these people are the devil. He was telling me personally, he was working with me. He said, man, they're the devil. He said, as soon as that shit went down, when they started with the war back in '90, he said they already had pipelines pumping the oil out. He saw it. He just made it. The point, he said they were already pumping oil out of there to the ships in America. So they started the war so they could just basically mask certain things that they was doing.
The war against terrorism been going on forever.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's the real terrorist.
Well, yeah, he's a real terrorist inside of a terrorist economy. Yeah. You know, we've been terrorized in America for the last 400 years, 400 odd years, and they've been terrorizing us, but never seeing that they're the tyrannical people of the earth. You know, the Most High gave you the spirit to beat his sword, so you're doing a good job at it, Esau. Can I get that? What you got?
I had
What you hold on to? What you doing?
No.
Okay,
Go ahead. You got it.
Zephaniah.
Go ahead, read.
This is Zephaniah 1:10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Howl ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down.
Right, Ashdod, Maktesh, Tyre, Zidon, merchant cities. How? Because look, what's going to happen? Because as we keep speaking, the dollar, Trump is trying to make it a stronger currency, but we know that the elites got control of this whole situation. So while we're looking for, why everybody looking for Trump to, hey, this is what he's doing. Obama didn't do that. Obama was supposed to be a cushion before. He wasn't the man that we thought he was going to be. He was a buffer between, because the buffer that he gave to the right amount of time that the elites want things to go down. But remember, it's in the Most High's time. But that's where you put, you know that illuministic car that they have throwing the tomatoes at it? Make him look bad, but still, it's always think like Most High have a script. The elites have their script when they put it out there. It's already presented. If things don't happen, when it's supposed to be, we see movies like what's the movie with a black president? Just give me one. Sudden Impact. Deep Impact. When you see that, everybody thinking like, yeah, who was there? The black president was there when everything went crazy, right? No, Trump is the one that's the Most High. They put in place of that situation. There's a buffer between that. So they want that allotted time to put the man that they got in there, that they actually want to actually do this. Because why? We know that. Who walks in and starts signing executive orders like crazy? Don't even look at him. Eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. He just signed it. He didn't even look at the title of the shit. He didn't look. How would he know how would he know? We know he had days before, but how would he know what the policy is if he get 20 in 10 days?
And those policies, man, those executive orders, they be like this thick, man. You know, some of them be even thicker, man. They be like a whole book. I never met anybody that could read a whole goddamn book in one day, man.
One day. Hey, if you ain't getting all the information out of that book. You gotta go back to it. You gotta go back.
That lets you know that he knew, that they knew about, and that goes to show you that the president is just a puppet.
It's a puppet.
You know?
String up his ass. These
are things that they already had in effect, and these are things that they already had an agenda for. You know?
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. So that's what it's. We're looking at how the economy is being placed. The economy is the economic status of America is being looked at in other countries. Because now what? They 38th chapter of Ezekiel. Why they not scared of Americans? Why they not what? Why they not scared of? Can I get 38th chapter?
Can I say something real fast? And the article about Trump, the reason that he wanted that weak dollar policy is because he said that the America can't compete with the Chinese yuan. You know, America can't compete with these other countries around the world because the dollar is too strong. Well, that's America's fault. They fucked themselves in that regard. And the way that they fucked themselves, remember when America took everybody gold and they gave them dollars, saying that the American dollar is backed by gold? I mean, you can back your gold by the American dollars. So just give us your gold and we'll give you dollars, and your money will be back. Well, they did that to all of the countries around the world. And what happened was, when these countries began to try to cash in and to get their gold back, America separated their dollar from the gold standard. Now, what that did was that made the American dollar strong. That made the currency, that made it strong.
And you're able to flood the economy with paper dollars. When you now you are able, which ain't nothing but another quantitative easy. The QE3. Now you try the QE4, that roof gonna collapse. It ain't, you know. So you trying to ease the stress of the American economy, but you can't. That's why I say, can you heal Babylon? Can you bomb with, you know? You can't.
And that's Habakkuk.
You can't. You cannot. Because what all it's doing is going to spiraling down. But all they trying to do is keep it afloat with one of those fishing lures. You know. You know what I mean? The little buoy that they put in the fish. When you hit it, hey, all that weight is going to pull it down regardless. It's not going to stay afloat.
Right.
Ecclesiastes.
I got Ecclesiastes 12. Yeah, I had that too.
You had that too?
Yeah.
Your brother got it now. Read that real quick.
Isaiah 14 and 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we?
As we out there now, because the word economy now, being that the movie, the Lord of War, God of War, meaning so-called white man can't hold his own with just keeping his secrets to himself. See, that filthy lucre is what gets them. The filthy lucre is what gets them fucked up, because it's just like when they fly across you with chemtrails, they breathe in the same air.
Yeah, stupid.
You're stupid. So now you giving information about your secret weaponry to other countries, who eventually gonna blow you up. What you think? They think a bunker is gonna save you? They are collecting 200 million missiles to destroy the planet Earth, to destroy the United States. All these years they weren't making missiles for no reason. Them nuclear missiles for no reason. Now the nuclear missiles are being stockpiled and they're ready to go. That missile that they made 40 years ago was still geared up. It's no problem. We can't look at this world as it's gonna last forever. Sooner or later, the Lord is about to destroy this place and everybody on America's soil with destruction. The destruction is going to happen imminently. I don't care who and what family you have or where you want to see your kids live. We're going to have a nuclear war in America, and if no one is going to survive this. Why you think they're creating nuclear missiles? Why you think America does not want Iran to have them? Because I think the Iranians going to have itchy fingers. Or the Russians are waiting, and they ask their own people.
Quick precept.
Bring it out.
This is Revelations 9 and 12.